we're about to pass Volkswagen.
So we are clearly on our way to North Carolina. I don't know if that's clear or not, but yeah. Eating our Chick-fil-A breakfast. And we're about to do an insane hike. I don't think I fully grasped how hard this hike is going to be until just now when Desiree asked me what hike we were doing and like where it was and all this stuff, how long it was. It's got like 1,500 foot elevation gain and it's like 5 miles round trip. Like, we are gonna wear ourselves out today. We should sleep well tonight. Oh, the sun's coming up. Yeah, we are on our way and I will see you guys when we get to the trailhead. So we're here, but this is Brownie Knob overlook, which very beautiful view. And even though it's winter, I am loving how like the mountains are still like blue in the distance. It's really pretty. And then like there's kind of some sun coming up over there. And ironically, this is the entrance to Water Rock Knob. And if you were with me for our September camping adventure, this was the craziest hike that we went on, was here at Water Rock Knob. But this is like the parking area right before Water Rock Knob, but you still turn into the Water Rock Knob driveway. It's where all trails said to park. And then it says the trail's like down the street or something, or across the street. I haven't seen the trailhead. I don't know where it is. But I'm noticing that we're the fourth vehicle to park here and nobody's in their cars. So that means these people are on that trail. They must be. But I don't know where the trail is. So we gotta figure that out. But it is pretty. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the winter. Like, a lot of people think the winter is like bland and boring. But I think it's super pretty. Because like, you got mix of like evergreens and stuff in there with the grays and the browns. And then as you look out, it turns blue. And it's just, I think it's pretty. No, it's staying still. That's so weird. It was doing it and you couldn't make it stop. Like, we haven't even started our hike yet. Like, we're, granted, 3-hour drive here. We're literally only like 5 minutes into this thing and we're already like, this is so entertaining. We're so easily entertained.
You want to try one?
Don't mind my towel here. Because I got my camera here and since it's sprinkling, I figured safety first. Yeah, we've learned Water Rock Knob's where it rained on us last time. So, and it wasn't supposed to rain today. We'll see if we get rained on this hike. We get rained on this hike. I need to change my shoes. Granted, these are actually good for hiking. However, they don't have a back. So they're not good for hiking on the back part. The amount of times that I've almost like gone hiking with the wrong shoes. It's bad. So about that. I have to find my shoes. Oh, they're there. I was gonna say, hopefully it doesn't rain because I don't really have, I mean, I have extra shoes, but I only have one set of like hiking shoes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. If so, then Water Rock Knob is named after the rain. That's what we were saying. Because if it rains on us again by Water Rock Knob, that's why it's called Water Rock Knob, because it rains anytime you're there. So we got here 15 minutes early from like what we thought we were going to get here. This was all so that we could waste it on why is my water not working? It was like disconnected. I had to take the backpack off and figure that out. And then Desiree's over there like, what does this go to? One of her zipper pulls had come off and she didn't know what zipper it went to because her jacket has like 5,000 of them. So that's an exaggeration, obviously, but she literally had to take the jacket off to find it. So this is what you do. This is why you prepare to get to the trailhead ahead of schedule so that you can work out kinks like that. Like literally, I thought I had a kink in this, but it got disconnected and my finagling it into the pack after I had packed it. So Yeah. It works now. Yay. I'm taking forever. She put on a jacket, then she took off a jacket. We have been in this parking lot for over 45 minutes. We're leaving now. We're gonna start our hike, I promise. Okay, so we walked up to the road, Blue Ridge Parkway, and I think we finally found the trail. There. We just have to cross the parkway and not die. Run! I think I hear a car coming.
It's from behind us.
Like, I thought I heard a car coming that way, too.
Dude, I feel like it dropped like 5 degrees already.
It probably has. Yay! Oh, look, ice. Already seen ice. Oh, this is steep. It goes up 5 feet. This is steep. Oh, goodness. Yep, this has got to be the trail then. Well, we are officially going up now. That didn't take long. Like, literally 3 feet into the hike, you start going up. But we are climbing a mountain. 1,500 feet elevation gain. Oh, goodness. We're going to be dead. But from what I read, the views from the top will be worth it. We'll see. But we have determined if it starts like really raining, which I don't think it's supposed to, we're turning around because this is not going to be Water Rock 2.0. We're not doing that again. If you missed that video, you don't know what I'm talking about, it's linked at the end of this one. I promise now we're going down, which means we'll have to come back up, coming back. So there we are. I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. I believe that's the top of the mountain that we're hiking to the tippy top. Yeah, this is going to be a long, difficult trek, but wow, is it beautiful up here. You get...
Oh, that's rain.
What?
You see that?
Oh, that's over there. It's gonna go past us. It's not gonna hit us. Because the rain...
I'm pretty sure that's rain, right?
Yeah, but it's going... Because there's rain over there, that direction. Because that's west of us. The rain's coming from the west, but it moves kind of like north of here. So it goes like east and kind of sweeps upward. Because it like follows the mountains. So we should be good according to what I read on the app.
It's not really thunder, right?
Yeah, I haven't heard any thunder. So like we're good on that, on like our September hike. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Especially in the winter because you can see through the trees.
Yeah.
I am loving this. It's like raining again on us and I don't have enough hands to look at my watch to see how far we've gone.
Oh,
But we have not gone far at all. We have a long ways to go. But we're stopping for photos and stuff like that. And well, hopefully we don't have to stop a whole lot more. I mean, at least on the way back, we shouldn't have to stop. Hopefully. But, oh, there goes a bird. Like, it's so pretty, even with the rain. The rain is going around us, but it is kind of raining on us right now. Rain in the distance. There's rain all around us. We already debated turning around and heading back because... like, my radar shows that, like, we're not going to get, like, actually rained on, just sprinkled here and there. And her radar is showing that we're going to get rained on. So, we don't know what's going to happen. But I was like, let's just keep going. If it starts, like, raining, we'll turn around. And just not question it. So, that's what we're doing. Oh, this got, like, super steep. No. There's trees there. Yeah, we got to go up that and clean that rock. We got to go up that. Should we turn around? We literally just passed. Like, they could hear us if we yelled right now. 3 guys are coming down. And I was like, how much further? Are we almost there? That's a joke. I know we're not. They're like, you're going to Black Rock? I was like, yeah. And he's like, 2 miles. I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, we're not even a quarter way into this. I honestly don't think we're going to get this finished today. We're going to run out of time. And energy, probably. We're going to try. We'll see how far we get. Oh, this though, it's so steep. And a lot of this ground is pretty loose. Because I think water runs down it a lot, so it would be Water Rock all over again. Yeah, this is steep. Like, it doesn't show on camera, but this is steep. Look how fast the clouds are moving. We just saw them sweeping over the mountain like 10 times faster than this too. So many icicles. And like thick ice too. So we've already reached like another questionable fork. Trail looks like it goes that way. However, I looked up and noticed our lovely purple and yellow trailblazers are up here on this rock. So we're gonna go up towards the rock, see where it leads. Hopefully this is the trail. Hopefully we don't get lost out here. Okay, yet another fork. And this time, no trailblazers to help us. However, Desiree noticed the boundary line is right there. I believe that means that side's no longer the park, and this side is. So I think we need to go right. We're gonna double check the map to make sure. Desiree had downloaded the All Trails map before we left, and it's showing that we're not even like on the trail. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it looks like we go right. There's like so many trails back here, and they all kind of go the same general direction, but I don't know which one's like proper or not. Literally have only seen 2 trailblazers the entire time, and we've gone a mile. So I don't know. This trail is not well marked. This is very difficult. There's not a lot of people out here. And then again, we are here off season. Probably in the summer there might be more people. Do not recommend this trail if you don't have a good sense of direction. I mean, it's easy enough to figure out if they go the same general direction because you're like on a ridge of the mountain. So you're like, stay as close to the top as possible and don't veer off like going downhill any. And that's kind of the rules that we've been abiding by. Because other than that, it's pretty much a straight line, straight up. So we'll see if we get there or not. We're afraid we might run out of time, but at this point, I think we're halfway there. So if we don't stop too much more like we stopped on the way in the beginning, we might make it all right. Okay, there's another trailblaze. Yeah, we went right, so that seems to be correct. There's a lot of like left and rights and like little forks on this trail. But then some go like down the mountainside. So you gotta be careful. And I don't know if we're gonna like make it there or not. As in, I don't know if we're gonna like find the actual place where we need to be or not. It is uphill though. It's steep, but halfway there. We're doing good. I feel like we're where we said we'd be going. Like this looks like the very top. Like we came from there, down there, and the trail goes down.
But it looks like the blaze is that way though.
Yeah, like the trail keeps going, but this might be, but this can't be. Mileage wise, we're a mile off.
No,
so.
We go up a mountain, and we go down, and then we go up one more.
That's right. Yeah, because it's like the halfway spot. But this is our ending point. So here's the recording of our hike from my watch. I don't know why it looks so fuzzy. Apparently I go all over the place when I'm taking photos. But anyways, what is so funny about this is where we stopped, you can see there. And then when I went to All Trails, I looked up to see what mountain that we had crested. We crested Yellowface. So yeah, we did not make it to Black Rock, we made it to Yellowface. But look at the elevation. And now look at the elevation of Black Rock. I had no idea. We were on the tallest mountain of the two. We didn't even know. And there was no way for us to really tell because we couldn't see because of the clouds. We did the math and we're not going to be able to get back in time because we got to get to our campsite at 4 because it's a family-owned property and they don't work on Saturdays normally. So like someone has to be there to check us in and all that stuff. So I told them we'd be there around 4. So I don't want to veer from that. Plus it's going to get dark soon after that and we want to set up camp in the daylight. Plus it's cloudy, rainy. It's gonna rain tonight. It's gonna be cloudy, so want to make sure we have camp set up before it's like pitch black. It's a lot easier that way. But even though there's cloud cover, you can't really see anything up here. It's pretty with the fog blowing around. So the thought is we stop here, eat our sandwiches, and then we head back and say that we completed this hike, even though we didn't quite meet our goal. I mean, it was still worth it. We still saw a lot of really pretty views and everything. There was like nowhere to sit up there. Like no rocks, nothing. It's just like grass and trail. So we came back down trail and we're sitting on the tree that we had to climb over. So we're literally in the middle of the trail. She doesn't want to be in the video. She just wants to showcase her food in the video. That's what it is. Got to figure it out. We are on our way back now. And Desiree's like, does it feel like it's getting colder? And I'm like, maybe it's because we sat and ate lunch for a while before we got back up moving again. But then we just look forward and there's like literally clouds across the trail in front of us, like the fog, because we're at the top of the mountain, you know? So now that the clouds are moving in, it is colder. And we're saying how we're grateful that we stopped to get photos of the overlooks and stuff, all the views, before all this happened. On our way up instead of on our way down. So hopefully smooth sailing on the way back. It's mostly downhill, so that's somewhat nice. Not nice for my knees, but I have trekking poles, so that definitely helps. Hopefully we make it to the campsite before 4. I think we're gonna make it like before 4, so I think we're good on time. You can't really tell. Okay, you can kind of tell. Yeah, we're in the fog up here. I mean, look at that. The wind is moving the clouds through. We're not in the fog, we're in the clouds. And this trail, because we're going down, this is so steep. Like, where does it go? It goes straight down. Like, we came up this, and the whole way down we're like, did we come up this? Did we come up this? Hopefully we're not getting lost. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this way we came. There's where we came from. Going back up to the car. You can't even see it yet. It's so cloudy you can't see it. It's right up there though. It looks like it's raining, but that's literally just moisture from the cloud. So it is cloudy out. Yeah, we're in the clouds right now, and we're in the car. Here the heat is full blast right now, and we also have our seat warmers on, and we're loving this luxury before we get to the campsite. But thankfully the campsite's in the valley, so it shouldn't be as cold. Hopefully there's no clouds down there. We'll see. We are camping by the creek though, so that is going to make it kind of cold. Desiree's got her little setup. I have a 2-person tent that's actually a little bit bigger than this. Well, I've upgraded to a 4-person tent. And to say that I am so excited about this, like, I can almost stand up in here. It's an understatement. Like, I am beyond excited about this. So, my air mattress is going to fit nicely. I'm just, you know, I am the poster child for luxury camping right now. This is our campsite. There's our firewood, our fire pit. We gotta drag a table over here because there wasn't one. There's a creek behind us. And look at that landscape. So pretty. We're joking about how we're being super bougie. But the table covers and seat covers, they're a little bit big for this, as you can tell. But we are about to start our fire. It's like mama tent and baby tent.
Hey.
And we were gonna try to do like I got my rope hung up there, and we were gonna try to do like a tarp over the table and stuff, 'cause it's gonna rain tonight, and I was trying to prepare for that so we're not miserable in the morning, but it just wasn't gonna work. There's not enough trees around here. Also, the water drains underneath this and out that way. As you can see, it's all banked up here, so like when it rains, it's gonna come from up there uphill, come straight through our campsite. Hopefully we're like kind of enough on the high ground there. This design is not the best for rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much and we're okay. But that is the plan. So now it's time to start a fire. Except for people left trash in here, so we gotta attend to that first. Hopefully this works, because I don't know what I'm doing, but I bought fire starter. And the fire starter is working really well. However, will it catch the wood on fire? That's the question. Hopefully it does. Really hoping so, because then it's like super easy. Super easy to start a fire that way. We shall see. Y'all watching this are probably like, she does not know what she's doing, which I did admit to. So I accidentally knocked that one down, and it's not gonna like catch the wood on fire because where it is. So I got another one. And this time I set it on top of the wood that I want it to burn, plus underneath the wood that I want it to burn. So hopefully this works. So I slid another one in there to help. So I let the other one catch the new one on fire. So hopefully the logs will finally catch. We're not going to talk about how many I've used already, but I've got 2 in there burning now. 2 have burned out, plus the one that fell, so I guess I have 5 that I've used. But I've figured if I push it closer to the wood I'm trying to catch on fire, that's also like well burned, well charred right now, maybe that'll actually catch it on fire. Like the blue flames are against it now. Surely that'll catch it on fire, right? We'll see. Getting a little discouraged here. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to start a fire, but I guess it helps to really kind of know what you're doing. And we don't know what we're doing here. We're doing the cheaper version of walking tacos. Instead of having the little individual Doritos bags, we got the big one. And put it in our Ziploc bags, crushed them, and added all of our ingredients like we did last time. There's the moon rising over there. And we're just not going to talk about the fact that I don't know how to get a fire started. It's so bad. I've burned like 6 or 7 fire starters at this point. That's the best I can do right there. Maybe the wood will catch, but I've pretty much lost faith in myself at this point. So basically, I've gone through 12 of these now. And still cannot get it figured out. Maybe no fire for us this trip. Just say that we tried. Why can we not do this?
I think we suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even caught a stick on fire and it's gone and it still won't catch a log on fire. It's like I don't know how you catch firewood on fire. That's the real problem here. How do you start firewood fires? Please comment below if you know how to start firewood fires. And if you say lighter fluid or gasoline, that's not the answer. Here we are, 2 hours later. Still trying to get started a fire.
I'm breaking every stick.
I don't know that it's 2 hours later, but it's probably pretty close to it, honestly. We've been doing this for a while. And we've used pretty much all the fire starter. It's all gone. So, yeah, we are trying and failing still. Still failing. It's only thing we can figure is like maybe the firewood that they gave us was a little bit damp already or something. I don't know. Maybe the only way to start this fire with this firewood is with lighter fluid or gasoline. I don't know. Maybe we need to bring pre-soaked firewood. Pre-soaked in gasoline.
Oh no, that's too dangerous.
Oh, hey, if that'll actually catch the wood on fire. I don't know how to catch this wood on fire. We have the very last fire starter in here that we are trying to, the very last fire starter. And this is the end. Desiree's gonna faint blowing on the fire. Like, we're so terrible at that. Like, why? Why is this impossible? I don't understand. I've never used fire starter before. I think I started this whole thing with saying that. Like, we can catch the sticks on fire, but then they like fizzle out. We can catch the fire starter. Like, we can catch everything on fire but the firewood. And that's how you keep a fire going. What are we doing wrong? It's working.
Keep going.
Camping tables are for. This is what we have to resort to.
Just keep giving it oxygen.
This is the best thing you've ever bought. This.
Just don't catch you on fire.
We haven't even used it as a table tonight. We've used it as a fire starter. Literally taking turns because this is such a workout. Why is this so hard to start a fire? But I think we're actually finally getting somewhere. I think the wood's finally catching, hopefully.
I don't know,
Just needed enough oxygen.
It's restarting.
We are trying harder than I think somebody like trying to survive in the wilderness. Well, maybe not, because honestly we'll survive with or without this. But we have been taking turns swinging the table. And we are worn out. And this thing is like just smoldering now. There's definitely still some flames.
We started it.
We are.
This is not our forte.
We
need to pick a different hobby.
So, ooh, you know what? Next time we go camping, I'm bringing one of those fireless campfire things, where it's just gas, and then we don't have to worry about buying firewood, and we can still roast marshmallows and stuff and still stay warm. That's the next investment. So it looks like we finally have a fire. There was this little rock that was by the fire ring, and it didn't occur to me that someone had used that to keep the fire going, get it started. So Adam called me, told me that's what we need to do, is prop up the fire ring because it doesn't have any way to breathe underneath, and that seems to be solving the issue. So I think we're good now. We haven't had to fan it in a while. It only took us like 3 hours to do this. We definitely finally got a fire going thanks to the rock. And oh, you didn't even use that rock that's on that side. You moved it and just had this one. But anyways, we finally have an actual fire going. Finally, we can roast marshmallows. Now that it's almost bedtime. Finally getting some marshmallows. Maybe. We officially have all of our wood burning in this fire. Like, we are going all out tonight. Like, all the wood is being burned tonight in this fire that we finally have going. So, I even had to, like, stir the fire, tend the fire, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, because it was starting to go out. And I managed to keep it going. So, I think Desiree and I are both in agreement now that we're not the problem. Something else is the problem here. I don't know. We're gonna have a fire making class 101 when we get back. Also, made hot tea. Best decision I've made all day. I don't know about y'all, but hot tea is my comfort food. And like, it's what we need on a day like today. And then tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be raining. Probably start raining about like 6 or 7 a.m. and it's gonna rain all the way until like noon. And one of the guys that basically lives here, because there's like long-term campers here, came over and told us like basically we're gonna get washed away and we're gonna pack up in the middle of the night and leave because it's gonna rain so bad. I don't think that's gonna happen, but these campsites, you know, aren't set up the best for the rain, so we shall see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't like rain cats and dogs. I don't think it'll be too bad. But if worst case scenario, it's only going to rain like 4 or 5 hours straight and that's it. And then we shouldn't see any more rain the rest of the trip. Hopefully. So Desiree has now messed up 2 s'mores. She's 1 for 3 at this point. The first one she dropped on the ground.
I can't even make it in the fire.
This last one, she like spilled all over the table. Trying to get the marshmallow off. This day just keeps on getting better. Hopefully tomorrow's better.
This day that just keeps giving.
It is now supposed to rain all day. So, we were bed down. Now we got the car stuck. Just when we thought things couldn't get any worse. We are finally going to bed. It is like 11:30 and we are both so tired. I was like falling asleep standing up basically because we were waiting for the fire to go out. The fire that would never start, would never burn out. So this is where I'm going to close this video. So if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tune in next week to see if we get washed away and what happens tomorrow morning when we wake up at our campsite.